Hi guys. Yeah, wave to the people on YouTube, Kate.
Shut up.
We decided to come up with this video after we saw Matt G's old video, 10 things to do before we die. Of course we have separate lists.
Yeah.
I mean, we're like completely different in our ideas. We're gonna be counting down from 10 to 1.
That's gonna be confusing.
I mean, I'll just start off. My number 10 thing is, just like Matt G put on his old video, have a slow motion day, just to piss off the world. Because especially with the hustle and bustle of life now in 2012, almost 2013, like everyone's on the go, fast-paced lifestyle. Why not just?
You keep it quiet.
Come on, Grandpa. Is that how you'd eat an apple? Just all slow like that?
Totally.
David claims his status as a sex offender has made him a target of the 211 gang. And to make
my number 10 is have Morgan Freeman narrate 5 minutes of my life.
I mean, I'm sure that's all he has anyways, 5 minutes to narrate your life. Since he's narrating about titty sprinkles.
Yeah.
Now, my number 9, like, is to pet my favorite animal, which is a tiger. I don't care what kind of tiger it is, whether it's a Bengal tiger, Siberian tiger, a white tiger, or even those Indian tigers. But I just want to pet a motherfucking tiger.
Motherfucking tiger.
You know it.
My number 9 is stand on Clint Eastwood's lawn.
Why don't you explain that a little bit?
I just want to stand on his lawn and see what he says. He was like, get off my lawn.
Do you think he's gonna start quoting Dirty Harry?
Yes.
Now, my number 8. I mean, not many people listen to this band, but I want to have hair like Maddie Mullins, which is the singer of Memphis Mayfire.
I thought you forgot the name. You had a brain fart. Did you have a brain fart?
No, it's a Shakespearean pause.
Oh, okay. My number 8. Say I'm bebopping down the street one day and Slender Man comes along. Yeah, I want to chase him with a broom.
Because that'll get you far in life.
It will get me far in life. It'll get Slender Man afraid of me.
My number 7 has been a dream of mine ever since I was a little kid. And I will never let this go. But I've always wanted to become a Super Saiyan. Like in Dragon Ball Z. I mean, that's just, even today, that's still one of my favorite shows. And I love the episodes when they become Super Saiyans.
That's like every episode, though.
Not like when, not to like the later episodes when they were in Namek.
Oh, yeah. When I'm like 73, I want to be one of those old ladies that dyes their hair like lavender. Or just like a light pink, just one or light blue, like those old ladies.
You're gonna have Snow White hair with pink highlights?
Yeah. I'm gonna get a perm and everything.
Now, my number 6 is a little... It's common with a little twist. I want to race a nickel off the Empire State Building. Like, a lot of people say they want to base jump off this Empire State Building. Other people want to drop a nickel off the Empire State Building to see what happens to the sidewalk below. Well, I want to race a nickel off the Empire State Building. I mean, why the hell not?
I want to wear a fake mustache and try to convince people it's real because, you know, with the way some women are these days, you know, they can have mustache and beard.
Leave no rock unturned.
Yeah.
My number 5. I mean, when I was growing up, I used to love watching Whose Line Is It Anyway? And, of course, one of my favorite people on there was Wayne Brady. So, I just wish I could be Wayne Brady for a day, just to see what it's like to be him. I mean, he has to have some kind of, excuse me, some kind of amazing life, especially after what happened on Dave Chappelle's show.
I'm extremely afraid of heights, but I've always wanted to go in like a hot air balloon, like for a ride. So, kind of want to face my fear.
My number 4. Now, this is an old comedian that my parents used to listen to back in the 70s and the 80s and stuff. But I want to bring Richard Pryor back to life. I mean, I've seen some of his stand-up, and I've seen his sketches on Saturday Night Live, especially the one where they did the Exorcist parody, and I would really like to bring him back because it seems that comedy nowadays is a little dry, and it needs to be livened up with Richard Pryor again.
I would like to tell Taylor Swift how shitty her music is, right to her face. Because all of her songs sound exactly the same.
And it's the same concept.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have put that on my list. I mean, that's like number 11 for me. So after I do my top 10, I'm gonna do like 11 through 20.
Yeah. Like, I'm sorry that she sounds like a cat getting its tail ran over by a train, and that she looks like Miss Piggy.
I mean, Taylor Swift, if you're watching this, I mean, it's not your fault that you're terrible.
Yeah.
Just don't blame yourself.
Just please lose your voice forever. Just please.
Or just drop off the face of the earth. I mean, no one will blame you.
Yeah, seriously.
Now, my number 3, it is in relation to my number 7. My number 3 is I want to become an Ascended Super Saiyan. If you don't know what that is, through the Dragon Ball series, from Dragon Ball Z through Dragon Ball GT, there's been 4 levels of Super Saiyan. There's, of course, Super Saiyan 1, which is your hair just spikes up, turns yellow, and everything like that, and you get a little power boost. The Ascended Super Saiyan is essentially Super Saiyan 2, where more of your hair spikes up, and you get a little bit more power. There's Super Saiyan 3, where your hair grows out long as hell. And then Super Saiyan number 4 is, where, if you've ever watched the original Dragon Ball series, like, you noticed Goku had his tail, and whenever the full moon was out, he would turn into a giant ape. Well, Super Saiyan 4 is pretty much becoming aware that you're a giant ape and harnessing that power. So pretty much you're all furry except for your pecs and your abs.
I would like to Gangnam Style in an extremely public place. Just like bust out.
I think that's everyone's dream now.
I don't care. It's still gonna be on my list of things to do before I croak.
Now, and my number 2, like I said for my number 3 about Goku having a tail, I would like to grow a tail. I mean, I think I think it'd be pretty badass to have a tail. You know, climb trees, hang upside down like a possum or a monkey, and just it'd be fun. It'd be like an extra arm, to be honest.
My God. I would like to shake M Shadows warmly by the hand for making such glorious music. And if you don't know who he is, he's a singer from a band called Avenged Sevenfold. Just want to shake him warmly by the hand.
And my number one has been another childhood dream of mine. Growing up, I really loved Spider-Man, like the comic books, the old cartoon, like from, what was it, like the 60s, 70s, and then the cartoon that came out in the 90s, and of course, the movies. Like, my number one is to get Spider-Man's, like, spider powers, the spider sense, the web slinging abilities, be able to climb up walls and shit like that. I mean, just imagine that. I mean, that'd be a hell of a time.
My number one is to pet a goddamned walrus because they're just so walrusy and mustachy and
I mean, hey, if you have a thing for walruses,
I'll just go pet Wilfred Brimley. He's close enough.
or just go to the zoo.
They don't allow you to pet walruses at the zoo.
Then get a job at the zoo.
I'll get right on that.
I mean, hell, like, if you're that into walruses out there, it might end up like that Skittles commercial.
Yeah.
You might end up making out with one on your couch.
You're my walrus.
Well, those are our lists of 10 things we'd like to do before we die. Feel free to leave a comment, subscribe to this channel, and maybe help us find this central concept of what we can make videos around. I mean, that would really help us out a lot because we're drawing blanks tonight. I mean, it is 2:15 in the morning now.
That's a 6, actually, so it's 2:16 in the morning. Get it right, fool.
Well, anyway, thanks for watching this video. Comment, subscribe, like this video, dislike it, do whatever the hell you want. I mean, it's not really gonna hurt our feelings. Anyway, bye.